Well, this week, an Arizona rancher is pleading not guilty to allegedly killing an unarmed Mexican citizen on his land near the southern border. George Kelly says he fired warning shots at a group of people crossing his ranch, claiming they were carrying rifles, and one of the men pointed a gun at him. High crime rates and record border crossings, often fueled by cartels, are certainly a huge issue at the border. Allie Bradley showing us these dangers and what else we have to hear from the Kelly case.
If you want to cross into the U.S., it's going to cost you. Multiple sources telling NewsNation no one gets in without paying the cartel or smuggling drugs for the criminal organization.
They don't give up names or anything like that. It's always somebody they met.
Just somebody that they met.
That's somebody that they met in Mexico and said, hey, take this with you.
Mario Morales was a police officer in Nogales and the chief deputy with Santa Cruz County Sheriff, and says these are not the family units self-surrendering to Border Patrol agents in Yuma.
I've not encountered, to be honest with you, anybody saying, I'm seeking asylum.
A neighbor living on the Kelly's Road didn't want to go on camera, but says Border Patrol has responded to the Kelly Ranch at least 30 times over the last month. He says smugglers lead people to the gate, and they're picked up by load vehicles, mostly driven by U.S. citizens, on the road behind his house. He says he doesn't feel safe being in his backyard anymore, and his daughter won't even come to visit.
Why is this area dangerous, or why would you say it is?
Because everything north of it is where they want to go. That's my simplest answer.
The state argues Kelly shot Gabriel Cuen Butamea in the back as he fled for his life in January. Kelly's defense says the rancher fired shots over the heads of the 7 men wearing camouflage, some of them armed, running through his ranch. Kelly maintains that he didn't hit any of them.
So this is what the terrain is like here on George Allen Kelly's ranch in Keno Springs, where a reported witness says he saw Gabriel Cuen Butamea get shot in the back and fall down about 100 yards from the Kelly's house.
He says he took off running back to Mexico, which is about 1.2 miles, through the brush and down a wash, or arroyo. He says it only took him 10 to 15 minutes. The defense is saying it's highly unlikely a person was able to run that far, that fast, with the varied terrain. One alleged witness pegged Cuen Butamea as the guide of the group. 8 casings that match one of Kelly's AK-47s were discovered near the porch. None were found by the body. In fact, no bullet has been found in connection to Cuen Butamea's death. The only things reportedly found on him were a radio and tactical boots. However, both witnesses claim Cuen Butamea was wearing a camo backpack and waist bag when they were with him, leaving questions about where the bags went. Morales says it is a common practice for smugglers to ditch drugs or weapons they're carrying when they're encountered.
Smuggling humans or smuggling narcotics while they're armed, that's a more serious charge. Federally, it would be a mandatory sentence.
This as Border Patrol seized a massive drug load in Santa Cruz County, roughly 15 miles from Kelly's ranch, earlier this month. Using technology, agents found 90 pounds of methamphetamine and more than 113,000 fentanyl pills in abandoned packs.
Ongoing issues, indeed, there at the border. Now, when it comes to being transparent here, Mario Morales did just retire from the Sheriff's Department on March 3rd. He has announced that he's running for sheriff in 2024. Now, when it comes to the family members, Adrienne, I have reached out to several of the victims' family members. I haven't heard back. However, the Mexican Foreign Ministry says it is helping one of the daughters to make sure that she can get to the hearings as well.
All right, Allie, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.